Hey folks, thanks for tuning in for another video. So, as you can tell right here, we got a cool little canvas bag here. Now this is from a company called PNWBushcraft, and they're out in Washington. Heather and her husband, Todd, and family, they make these canvas goods. Everything from these little, this is called their Cedar Bucket Bag, but they make, all kinds of canvas goods, right? Waxed canvas. Small business, small company, and I really like supporting these companies. And so this is, again, their cedar, what they call their Cedar Bucket Bag. These come in various different sizes. I can't remember the size of this one. This might be the medium. I'll have to annotate it below and give you the dimensions. I can't, again, remember the dimensions. But anyway, so this is actually one of their prototype bags. I actually picked this up when I was at the Demo Days event back in March of this year, and I've been testing this thing out ever since I've gotten it. And this is a really nice quality bag, and I'll show you what I have in mind. Obviously, since it's a bag and a bucket type bag, you can put whatever you want in here. And I've used this multiple different ways, and we'll talk about here in just a second. But before we get into that, let's talk about the outside. So on the outside, what I like here is you have pockets, right? You have just pockets going around the outside, so you can put some different things in there. Usually what I'll end up doing with mine is I'll put my little handled thing here, a little pot handle, and put that in there, and I put other stuff in there as well, but usually a fire starter, maybe my little knife here that I've dropped on the ground here. I'm trying to pick up a little knife here. I'll put it in here as well, and it kind of hooks to the side there. But this thing, again, has been really nice. So for mine, what I've used it for mainly is my pot, right? So this will hold my pot right here. This is my fire maple Antarctic pot, and I have a pot there, and then I have their little this is fairly new from them. I haven't really used it much yet, but this is a little lantern. But anyway, not what this video is about. But so my pot fits in there perfectly. I'll set that off to the side. So here it is. The inside here, just, it's a bucket, or it's a bag. It stands up, stands up on its own. And again, I said this one was unique. This one is unique, as you can see, because inside you can see the silver lining here. And so what Heather was telling me is, this is a prototype bag, the silver lining in here. She makes these bucket bags, again, all different sizes, colors and stuff. But this particular one is a prototype that she was working with and trying to, just different materials, stuff like that. But so it's lined with kind of like a Reflectix type material. And so what I've been doing with it, I've been trying this thing out. So I first tried it out with, I put some ice in here, and I put some drinks in here, and I put it on my kayak, went out all day and basically if you could use it as like a cooler. Well, obviously, since this is canvas, it's going to leak through. I mean, it's a waxed canvas, but it's going to eventually leak through. And this is not a cooler anyway, but I wanted to check it out to see if it would keep my stuff cold. So obviously with ice, it's not going to hold ice for a long period of time, but it did hold ice for several hours in here. So it held ice in here with an ice bag or an ice pack. If you had a little ice pack you put in there with a couple of drinks, it did perfect. It actually kept it cooler than it normally would if it was just setting out. So it didn't keep it like frozen cold like it would in a cooler, but it did do a decent job. I mean, I was actually fairly impressed. So yeah, it would work. It worked fine for that. Another cool thing, what I like too, is for any of you that like Mountain House meals, freeze-dried meals, stuff like that, you heat them, after you put your boiling water in there, in your bag, you can put that inside of here, and actually kept it warm for a while. So if you weren't planning on eating your meal for a while, you could put it in here, and it actually kept it warmer for a longer period of time. Did a couple little tests with that, and but yeah, folks, this is a nice little bag. And PNW Bushcraft Shop, they're, again, great people. I get nothing out of this if you go to their website and buy it or not. I get nothing from this. Heather did let me have this one. This is the only one, again, of this prototype to check out. So, she did give me this one, but I've bought other stuff from them as well. And I'll kind of show you here in just a second, a couple other things that I've gotten from them. But these little Cedar Bucket bags are great, man. You can do again, all kind of stuff with these little bags. But let's check out here's another one of their little bags here. You know, I think they sell these too. This one I got from Demo Days, but I think they also sell these. You can put, you know, whatever you want in here, small knife, you know, some cards, some change, use that as a small little wallet. That's kind of what I've done with it. I've used it a few times to just put my driver's license, credit cards, and a little bit of money in there, and just slide that down in my pocket and use that as a small little wallet. But these are cool little things too. Another cool thing that I really like, I've recently gotten, I haven't used this a lot yet, but this is a large bag here. And again, I have to measure this for you. Let me see if I can find I do have my measuring tape here. Let me measure this off here. This bag here is roughly 20.5 inches long. So let's say 20.5 inches long this bag is. And I just dropped my measuring tape, so I can't tell you how wide it is. Yep, I found my measuring tape. 20.5 inches long by like 10 3/4 inches wide. So this little bag here, ultra lightweight canvas bag. It looks like it's a roll top design. So basically similar to a, you know, any type of your dry bags or stuff like that. So you can just roll it down, and it's a roll type design, but an awesome little bag. And this thing is so lightweight, and it folds down to nothing. You can just put this in your pocket and carry this as an extra bag, you know, like a foraging type bag, or if you needed just, you know, just something to carry, an extra little bag. But it folds down to, I mean, gosh, I mean, that's nothing that it folds down to. I mean, you're looking at like, you probably can fold it some more, basically like 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches it'll fold down to, maybe a little smaller depending on, you know, you could probably fold it down a little bit more. But yeah, another cool little thing that I picked up from them. I bought this one, and I think she still sells these. But anyway, she sells all kind of stuff on her website. Go check them out, folks. Again, if you want to support a small business, small company, and great people at that. You know, Heather and her family, you know, great people. I can't say enough about them. Enough good things about them. I wish they lived closer to Georgia here. And but again, I'm going to be picking up some more of her stuff. Excuse me. Some more of her items and stuff, and checking them out, because they really do make a good product, and I think it's great. And you know, need to get their name out there more so folks will buy them, especially if you're into the more vintage canvas type stuff. You know, this is some pretty cool stuff. And you know, maybe she'll make some more of these type bags here that are lined. If you're interested in something like this, I mean, I would say contact her. Maybe she'll make you a special order one. I don't know. Just contact them and see. But anyway, I've been really impressed with this one. It holds my 1 liter pot perfectly, as you saw, with some room to spare. And that's mainly how I've used mine. It's just my little pot bag. So yeah, folks, thanks again for watching. Get outside, get outdoors. Always make sure you have the necessary skills to survive, and I will see you on another video really soon.